Kenham started as sort of a developer's project, and we only worked for a single developer. We were building high-end residential in West Kensington or West London. That's sort of where we specialised, and that's where a lot of our knowledge is built up from. So to being able to then bring that out onto a wider scope, with the benefit of having Procore to sort of back you up and make sure that you can handle the extra workload, it really sort of gives you that extra comfort that you can achieve that same level of quality but on a larger scale. I've always had a massive issue with admin, and a lot of the project managers have issues with admin. I'm working on site and I'm building a house. How does doing this bit of paperwork benefits the grand scheme of things? And it's trying to sort of say, well, look, let's simplify this whole concept. So all you do is you build your house, but it manages itself, and it allows you to follow this sort of path of going from the tendering all the way down to the submittals and through to end projects, so they can focus on doing what they do best, which is actually building the projects.
Before Procore, I was using the share drive, emails, and subscription auditing software. And my main problem with this auditing system is just read once and then left somewhere in the inbox. When now I can allocate each observation to a certain person, and this can be actioned directly. So there are actually two different ways to save the inductions on a Procore. So we can simply just create a template, and we can use a tablet to obtain the signatures and photographs even of an inductee. Or we had a plugged-in software linked to Procore called Sign on Site, and it's automatically tracking labor on site and inductions.
I mean, as you know, the construction industry is a rapidly changing environment. So to make sure that you are on top of everything, communication is the key, I would say. So the client got access to most of the information he requires, so he doesn't have to ask the question because he knows that he can access it straight away. And if he does have a question, we can also do it through the software, and then if needed, go through the history.
Now with Procore, depending on the stage of the project, I'd say up to now saving at least between 1 to 2 hours a day, just by getting the right information in less time, whether that's a drawing or an observation or a little detail or something. It's a lot easier because the process became a lot shorter.
The positive impact it's had on our own office staff and even some of the senior site management, allowing you to sort of see where you are all the time and knowing that somebody's read something or progressing on a certain topic. It really helps keep their sort of stress levels down, allows them to focus on the project. And when it comes down to it, if the guys doing the work are happy and the actual environment that they work on is sort of just a little bit less stressful, then they can actually look into a project with a better scope and produce something better at the end.